The Woman in the Dunes is a 1962 novel by the Japanese writer Kōbō Abe. On its appearance, it was immediately and widely recognised as a major work of literature. Its plot is simple. A teacher takes some time off work. In the course of travelling, he enters a village partly situated within a range of sand dunes. Night is drawing on. He asks the villagers for shelter. They oblige by lowering him into a deep hole where he finds a house occupied by a lone, friendly woman. In the morning, he can't get out. The villagers have trapped him. They've commandeered him as a workmate and a partner for the woman. His new job is to help her move sand to stop the village being buried beneath the ever-shifting dunes. The work is hard, endless and repetitive, but to abandon it entails a slow death. He reacts as one might expect, but he can't escape, despite repeated attempts. What does it mean? It's often compared to Kafka's The Trial or The Castle, but Kafka was chiefly interested in bureaucracy. It also bears superficial similarities to Samuel Beckett's 1961 Happy Days, about a woman half buried in sand, or perhaps to some of Eugene Ionesco's plays. Abe himself was a playwright, or perhaps it's a modern-day retelling of Plato's cave analogy. In the end, I think it's really a Marxist novel. The unfortunate protagonist leaves the bourgeois world and finds himself trapped in the world of manual labour. Under existing social conditions, both worlds lack meaning. There are ways in which the village could undergo a revolution, in inverted commas. The site has potential as a tourist destination, for example, but they're invisible to the villagers because they're locked into a highly specific mindset. Previous critical commentary has focused on the man and his experiences, but the title doesn't mention the man, it directs our attention to the woman. Considered as being primarily about her, the book is a very different reading experience. The man's crises become secondary. The real protagonist is a hard-working, dignified member of a collectively trapped workforce whose intrinsic worth escapes the man. At the end, he comes to realise she's much more intelligent than he's assumed. But Abe never permits us direct subjective access to her. Abe had been a deeply disillusioned member of the Communist Party for over 10 years when he wrote The Woman in the Dunes. When he was finally expelled just after its publication, it was for Trotskyist deviation. In other words, he was recognised as a Marxist even in his rejection of the party line. Is it a communist novel or is it an existentialist one? Could it conceivably be both? You decide.